everyone, so I want to do a quick video titled Stop Settling for the Crumbs of People's Affection. So I felt inspired to do this in video because many times we settle for situations, places, or even people who are below what God has given us. And by that, I really mean that many times we accept things that we honestly should not. And because of that, we are not reaching our true potential. So I just wanted to give you 3 quick guidelines that I'm practicing, or at least trying to practice, and I think that they'll be helpful to you. So the first one is to reflect on past experiences. Now, many times we leave one situation, and for many of us, we find ourselves in the exact same situation with someone else. And so this often happens because we don't take the time to reflect on why the first situation did not work out. And so I encourage you all, as you go through life, and if you experience failures, as many of us have, try to think about why exactly this happened, and then try to think about how you can go about the situation next time so you don't keep getting into the same situation. Now, the second one is to believe that you are worthy. See your value in God's eyes. So many of us settle for what is beneath us. We settle for people who we know don't care about us. We settle for situations where we're not reaching our full potential. And many times it's because we believe that, we're just not good enough. Like, we can't find anything or anyone else, so we're just going to take this. But then oftentimes those situations end in a lot of disappointment. And so sometimes what we should do, and of course in every situation is different, but I encourage you to pray and to seek God and ask Him, God, what do you have for me? Because you don't want to settle or think, I'm just not good enough, so I'm just going to take this thing, and then you take it and you wish you never took it, right? So I encourage you to know your value, know that you're a child of God, and that children of God don't settle for things that are beneath their worth. The last thing that I encourage everyone to do, and this, may be a lifelong process, but healing from past trauma, because a lot of us are making trauma-based decisions. For some of us, we had trauma from our childhood, we had trauma from, certain situations that we've been through, and many times we make decisions based on this trauma. But it is important to, seek help. Maybe you need a focus group or support group that have gone through similar situations and know how to guide you through that. Maybe you need to seek therapy, seek counseling in some sort of way. And many times, if we don't do this trauma holds us back from reaching our full potential. So I encourage you that if you have certain traumatic experiences, definitely take the time to really think through them. Maybe keep a journal. Think about what's going on and what are the appropriate steps that I can take so I can heal from this trauma. And one thing that I personally do is I have a relationship with God, so I pray, I read the Bible, but sometimes we also might need professional help as well, and that's okay. And so I just want to end this video with Ephesians 3, verses 20. Remember that God can do exceedingly abundantly above all that we can ever think or ask, right? So, when you find yourself in those situations and you're not sure what to do, remember that God is there. He's there to lead you. He's there to guide you. And you don't have to settle for anything that is beneath what God has for you. And the question is, my final thought is, do you believe this? Do you believe that you deserve better? Are you listening to that inner voice that's telling you this situation is not for you? And so with that, that'll be all. Well, I'll see you in the next video.